A lot of people think weight loss simply comes down to less calories in and burning more at the same time. Can it be that simple, or is there more to it?
Right. So yeah, it's a pretty antiquated notion. People will still see it. You'll see it on like TV, like today's shows, little quick snippets. People will say that, and it certainly is the case that a calorie is a unit of energy. But if you think of the body more, not like a bank account, calories in, calories out, but more like a chemistry lab, you have to get the chemistry right. And if the chemistry is right, the body is burning the calories efficiently and effectively and in the right way. So no, calories in, calories out doesn't really work. I mean, if you starve yourself, you will lose weight.
Yeah.
But especially after 40, people will find that they're eating less and less and less, and they're not able to lose weight, especially in the belly region. And there's a whole physiological reason for that, which I could go into.
Why don't you? Because a lot of people have that issue.
Right. So when you eat sugar or flour or any refined carbohydrate, so just to be clear, I'm not a low-carb diet. We eat potatoes, rice, quinoa, beans. But if you eat refined foods, sugar and flour specifically, it turns into glucose the second it touches your tongue, goes through your body. Fructose specifically goes through your liver, which is what people refer to as fatty liver. It's called non-alcoholic fat cirrhosis is what can happen. Metabolic disorders is another part of that. Anyway, insulin's released in order to use the glucose for energy. So as you get older, the glucose receptors on your cells become more resistant. And as they become more resistant, the insulin's not able to use the glucose for energy. So what it does instead is it stores it as visceral fat, which is belly fat. It's the fat surrounding your organs. It's the dangerous fat, and that it has nowhere else to go. So that's an example of how it's not just calories in, calories out, because it's how those calories are used. So at a certain age, that's why you'll see people start getting these bellies. Even if they're thin, they'll start getting bellies. And if they've always been overweight, they'll say it used to be proportionate, now it's in that area, and that's why. So really the only solution metabolically is to eliminate those foods, because as long as you're eating them, your body's never going to be able to process them, so they're going to be stored as visceral fat. That's just how it is.